If you go to the beginning of the paper at some point, you'll see that one of the things that people need to wrap their minds around when they think about correlation, what they're envisioning is two equity lines that move in tandem, right? High correlation, two things are moving in tandem. And two things can move in tandem. So the drift can be very similar. If you compare the SOC Gen trend index against bottom up, against top down in a chart, you will see that they will look very, very similar. And then you grab that top down, bottom up, and you measure their rolling correlations, and they can be as low as zero point 0.3 on any because the daily movements are going to be different because of the different methodologies. But the drift, independent drift, are like they look like a trend index, right? It is really about how often do we want to be wrong against the index. And when you go granular, when you're looking at weeks and months and quarters, it matters, right? We know it matters when you're investing. This is what people look at. And so we want to minimize the amount of pain as we are extracting that trend. And the way to do that is if you're finding two things that are totally correlated to each other that have similar drift, you put that together, you get a better outcome, right? You get a better behavioral outcome.
Yeah, exactly. And this last chart just demonstrates that when you combine the two methods that you get lower tracking error than you get from either one of them on its own, right? Over the long term. And in general, you get a much lower variability. You don't see nearly the same kind of spikes you get in tracking error that you get with either of the top down or bottom up methods on its own. So again, highlighting the importance of this ensemble method that we use.